Blessings and welcome to all of my amazing Aquarians out there. This is Sunergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Aquarius. So, wow, what a big month we're all having astrologically here, and we'll talk about that as we go into your reading. But first, let's start off in the first house, which is connection to the self position, to the connection to you, Aquarius. Let's pull a light attribute card. An archetypal energy that you want to connect to feel, to understand this month here for you, Aquarians. So let's see what that energy is all about. Being the Fool here. So let's see what the Fool is all about. Fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So be the Fool, and of course the Fool card is, a major arcana card, and it is the beginning, the number 0 of the journey of the Fool. So this may be a new beginning for some of you with the Fool card here, a journey that you're about to start upon. But it is about you really maybe taking a leap of faith this month here. But I love the fact that this is about you be fearless and showing your emotions. So maybe that's why you're going to be the Fool. You're just going to open your heart this month, of course, to a connection to the one that you love. So that's beautiful to see. Be the Fool and connect to someone that you have a feeling of love. It looks like you will really feel good about what you bring about in a connection if you do open up your heart. So let's pull a self-care card for you, Aquarians. Trust in your heart, right? Trust your decisions to the beat of your own heart. That's exactly what you're doing this month here. You're trusting in yourself, opening up your heart, taking a leap of faith, believing in yourself as the Fool. Oh, I love that. And, enjoying yourself. So yeah, trust in your feelings and your emotions there. So good way to start off your reading here. So let's go to the second house. And you do have Mars in your second house of finances and resources for this whole month here, of course, with Neptune. So let's see if this is some type of movement forward maybe in your finances and resources, putting action behind something that you really want to fulfill here. Maybe this is a new project that you're working on. So let's see, harmony. Wow, this is probably a beautiful connection to a partnership, a relationship, a harmony. This is the card of the Soulmate card. This is the Lover's card. So it does look like maybe this is about finding love and harmony with this Mars energy in your second house. So this is about being worthy of love in your second house and feeling very strong that this energy of a soulmate vibration is showing its energy to you this month here. So wow, there's a soulmate energy. Some of you maybe have been feeling a lot of harmony in love lately. So it does show that you just need to be aggressive in your love. Know that there's some type of maybe partnership that you should be focusing on. A love partnership. I mean, is there love going on this month or what? Wow, you do have Venus in retrograde in your fifth house, but the North Node just went in there. So yes, you are focusing on love here. So there does seem to be this harmony and love. You'd be focusing on finding a soulmate. This would be a strong connection with this energy of the North Node moving into your fifth house of love. This is a very karmic time when a soulmate will come into your life. That is lovely. So let's go into the third house. And this connection to the third house is the connection to Gemini, to communication, learning a skill, connections to relatives. So let's see how the third house is feeling for you, Aquarians, in the month. And here, let's see, what do we got here? heartache and loss. So there does seem to be something maybe going to be communicated that you're going to have to deal with in regards to some type of loss, some type of pain here. You need to trust, and maybe why there's this full energy. Again, I feel like this is about maybe revealing the pain in your heart to someone, showing your vulnerability, right? So I feel this is about opening up and communicating, trusting in your heart, being like the fool, to share your emotions with someone, to share the heartache and pain that you felt in relationships, and wanting to maybe grow and delve deep into this soulmate love, but you're not sure how to do that. And the way to do it is just to reveal your emotions. So that's what I feel some of you Aquarians are doing. Sharing your emotions, trusting in your vulnerability, and knowing that there's harmony in love if you want it. So let's pull one more card in your third house of communication. Communication. There you go. That is the third house. So this is about communicating pain and loss and opening up your heart and trusting that you can do this so they can really delve deeper into harmony with someone, right? So let's go into the fourth house. And you do have Uranus in the fourth house of family and home. So lots of shakeups happening in the family life, in the home life, changes in the home. So let's see. Let's pull a card. How is your fourth house looking this month, Aquarius, in your fourth house? We will be having eclipses this month too. So a lot of crazy energy. Oh, the universe. So the universe, this is a beautiful connection with Uranus. It means, things are coming into completion, into fruition. The universe is really finding ways to help you synchronize things in the family life. I feel like there's a lot of things that are happening for you Aquarians to feel more secure, to maybe feeling more completed in a family situation. But this could be that there could be some traveling going on to maybe visit family members, or family members are visiting you, or maybe staying with you in regards to what's been happening out there. So there may be some family traveling connections to the family that are going to be kind of important this month, very synchronistic. Maybe you're going to connect with family members that you haven't seen in a long time with all this happening. So look out for that, because I do feel for some of you that could be what's happening in the family. And the anchor emotions, this also is completion, maybe in a relationship that is ending, and that's why there's some heartache and loss and pain to communicate. And you have to trust that there's love, that you can find harmony in a relationship, and maybe that's why the Fool card is saying take a leap of faith. If you are really, things are changing this month, and we really have to focus on our truth and our feelings, and that's what the universe is saying. Are your emotions in a place that you feel secure in? Is there something that is, eating you up inside, that is emotionally turbulent, that you need to communicate to someone, that you need to bring out to someone? That's what I feel is happening. And it may be in connection to family and home. Having to deal with some pain and heartache in that area. So let's go to the fifth house. And the fifth house is where you're having that North Node in Gemini now for the next few months, and you have Venus in retrograde. So people from the past love, for sure. I mean, soulmate love. Past life connections, to be able to connect to a soulmate. You've got some really powerful energy right now for that. So let's see, Aquarius. Let's see about that fifth house. Okay, so we see emotional loss here. So this is about feeling, again, we're going to go back to the pain and, the emotions that you're feeling. I feel like this is important to before you can move into a soulmate relationship, into a love relationship. Some of you Aquarians need to really clear out that emotional pain, to maybe communicate, see a therapist, maybe write a letter to that person who caused you pain. You don't have to give it to them, but maybe just write it and then, You know, give it to the universe, right? Give it to the universe, the pain. Give the universe that emotional loss, that pain again, so that you can trust in love again, so that you can open your heart to harmony. There's a soulmate vibration for you Aquarians, and it's going to happen within the next months if you're looking for it. But if you're still in some type of pain, if you haven't healed your heart, then you're still going to have this five of water energy, and that is about dealing with your emotions, dealing with loss and pain. So that's what I'm feeling is if you want to really move into a soulmate love, that emotional pain needs to be cleared. And if you have, it looks like there's a lot of harmony. You're going to trust in your heart. You're going to believe in your spiritual understanding. You have a lot of happening in your 12th house that you've been feeling for the last couple of years. This is about your spiritual growth, your understanding, loving yourself, and finding a deeper connection to love that's not just superficial, but spiritual. So that's what you're looking for. And I feel like you're healing through some type of pain, but let it go to the universe if this is the time to let go so that you can find this beautiful connection to love, because this is about you being like the fool right now and taking a leap of faith in connection to love and opening up your heart and allowing yourself to release yourself from any type of pain. So let's pull a few more love cards. I want to pull one more card here about this love, because I feel it's really a really important time for a lot of the Aquarians for a deep soulmate connection to love, disruption. So this is the Tower. Yeah, this is a big shakeup. And I feel, this is going to be a strong month of seeing whether or not you're in a relationship that's giving you the love, the fun, the adventure. You're looking for that type of harmony. And that's why there's the Tower, disruption in relationships. This is about waking up to the truth, waking up to find a soulmate. This will be a big month of disruption of really connecting to your soulmate, right? So it's strong, and it could be this connection to someone from the past coming back too and realizing this connection. Maybe there has been some pain in a relationship from the past that's coming back around, and you need to understand whether or not you can trust your heart again to this relationship. So there's a lot of understanding this month in your connection to love and people from the past and friends, those kind of energies. So yes, let's pull some love cards here, because there is some type of disruption in love. There is something that you're delving deeper and you are getting a wake-up call. So let's see here, true love, because there's some of you, there's true love waiting for you this month. That's why there's a disruption. That's why you're opening up your heart and telling someone that that you have strong, true feelings for them. Another word of trust, and you have to trust your heart. Very important, Aquarius. You need to trust in love and your heart. Release the emotional pain and express your love. I mean, is that what this reading is all about so far? Is communicating your love, expressing your love, releasing that emotional pain that's been holding you in, holding your heart in. And now something I just feel like you're ready to just disrupt. You're ready to shake up things. You're ready to open up your heart and trust again. I love this for you, Aquarians, because you have gone through some difficulties in the past here. Past life relationship. Hello. Okay. So that's exactly what we're talking about with this connection to Gemini with a North Node in your 5th house and having Venus in retrograde. There's a past life relationship that you are connecting to. I feel this is something that be someone from the past that comes back that you really know that you have a special bond with. This may be someone that you just meet, that you just know that you two have had a past life relationship. But you are evaluating your relationships. You are seeing whether or not you're in the right relationship that's giving you the love and desire that you want. And if you don't, I feel like you are opening up to what the universe is trying to show you, figuring out your emotions and communicating what you need now. So let's go into the 6th house. Yes, we got a lot of sixth house energy for you, Aquarians. You are going to have a new moon in Cancer on 21st. It is going to be a solar eclipse. The sun's in there. Mercury will go into retrograde in the middle of the month here, but a lot of sixth house energy happening for you, Aquarians. So let's see what this energy in the sixth house, which is all about your day-to-day life. It is your work regime. It's your health. So something seems to be coming into fruition to balance. Is that great? This is balance in your day-to-day life. This is balance in your workflow, finding the right flow for you to balance out your everyday life so you can enjoy all the pleasures, so you can enjoy love again, enjoy your children, enjoy your creative feeling of desire again, right? So there's a balance in your day-to-day life, justice, karma. This is the karma card. So with that new moon happening in Cancer, justice, karma, balance is happening for you. So that is beautiful to see there, that you'll be feeling that things are getting clearer. And that's what you're seeing, that, you know, things haven't been in balance for a lot of you Aquarians for a while. And that's why I feel you guys have gone through so much lately, especially in relationships in the past and clearing out karma. You still have some karmic clearing to still do by the end of the year. But this is knowing that things are coming into balance again for you. Things are looking up and getting clear. The light is being shown again. There seems to be harmony and balance and love and light for you Aquarians through the pain and life lessons in love that you've had to learn. So let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to pull a energy card for this wonderful new moon that's happening for you in your day-to-day life for finding balance here. So a little bit of more connection to this eclipse for you here. Let's see. Strategy. Yes, this is about you strategizing your day-to-day life, figuring out a good plan for that balance, right? And all your strategy is paying off. So let's read about this connection to strategy with this eclipse for you. Making a plan. This card shows a pen, journal, compass, and key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goals a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control. Add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. Beautiful. Love it. So that's what this new moon is bringing to you. A new strategy plan for you. Balance. So, harmony. So let's see. Let's go into the seventh house. Relationships, partnerships. That's the connection to one-on-one relationships. Connecting to partners that can help you in your business. And here we go. Movement, choices, and decisions. That is so great because this is about making some choices in connections with others, right? Making some choices maybe to fulfill harmony and love in your life, to open up your heart. This be, movement and changes in a relationship that is no longer needed. You're ready for some type of change. Some type of completion is happening for some of you Aquarians in your relationships and partnerships house, right? So it's time to make those choices. The Two of Wands is saying, the Two of Pentacles, let's focus on balance again. And that is what you're doing. How do I balance out my day-to-day life? How do I make it more fun, more adventurous? Am I connecting to love in the way that I want it to be? Is a workflow the way that I expect it to look? So that's what the Two of Pentacles is saying. to make some choices about your relationships, your partnerships. What is going to give you the balance that you want? This is what you're looking for. So structure, strategy, right? It's time to strategize a plan in regards to what you want in your relationships. So one more card in your 7th house here. Yeah, you're focusing on partnerships, relationships here. That is very important. Make some choices for movement. Things are getting clear for you to understand whether or not you're in the right relationship or whether or not there is this positive movement forward in a relationship. So let's go to the 8th house, and that is the connection to change, transformation, endings. That's the Scorpion house. So let's see here. Let's see what's happening in the house of change and transformation. Obstacles and challenges. So this is to be aware that you do have to focus on maybe some challenges this month. Again, we see that especially in relationships, you're going to have to focus on being challenged if you want to trust in taking some type of leap of faith in regards to your own movement forward. This is definitely going to be something that you have to make a choice in. What are the obstacles? It's time to strategize, right? With the 5 of Swords, it's time to strategize and get through those challenges and obstacles so that you can be the Fool and take a leap of faith. So yes, that's positive. So if you focus on your challenges, your tasks, focus on those things that have been in your way, but you know you have to break through it. You've got to find a way to make that change, to make that choice if you want things to be more positive, if you want to see the sun again, right? So that is what you need to do this month, is just face your fears, take a leap of faith, and start to move forward on your pathway here. So let's see here. We're going to go into the 9th house. That's the house of wisdom, insight. So let's see what knowledge, patience, and planning. Again, strategizing, right? So that is the wisdom that you're receiving from the connection to your higher power, is strategize. It is important that you plan out and strategize what you want your future to look and make some choices now. That is going to be important. So let me also pull a wisdom card here, because I do feel all your hard work, everything that you've been planning, all the things that you have been going through to heal and to finally clear out some of this pain. This is at a time where I feel like you can really, with this North Node that just moved into your 5th house, it's not just about love, but you can really start to create your own visions here on the next months here. So yes, let's see, it's time to plan your visions. Maybe now start to really focus on what you want to bring into the future. So let's see here. Oh, there's 2 cards there. 1 card here. A little bit more wisdom. There we go. This one wants to come out. The Ring Master of Scrutiny. And this says discernment, clear vision, and details. There you go. I love this for you right now. So let's see here. The Ring Master of Scrutiny is all about the details. Look closely and pay attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. It is in these details, not the broad strokes, that you'll find the breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. This ally is on your side to point to the deeper meaning of what unfolds in your life and reminds you that every moment counts. Staying present in this perfect moment, observing the minute things, leads you to manifest your highest good and greatest desires. Grand gestures are for other times. It is the smallest acts that really count now. So yes, be clear on your vision. Start to plan and strategize your future here That's what you're doing, Aquarius. So let's go into the, where are we at? Going to the 10th house, your career house. Let's see how your career is looking like this month, Aquarius, in regards to your career. Hope, have hope. There's a lot of light shining through. This is a beautiful card of blessings. So have hope that you can trust in your visions, trust and have a leap of faith that something that you're developing, the choices that you're making, the plan that you've been strategizing are really going to be shining this month in your career. So yes, that's beautiful. There is definitely some type of success happening for you. And it's through you strategizing. The universe is saying that you're ready for these rewards and accolades, and definitely things happening in your 10th house. The star card, yes, blessings. You got 2 cards of blessings. So yes, the stars are upon you. The universe is looking down. The light of the sun is shining upon you, Aquarians. So bring your light out. Share with others. There's some type of blessing coming through that you have been planning for maybe a long time. And the universe is saying you're ready to shine. You're ready to show what you have to offer in your career. And so in the next house, the 11th house, is because I feel like you're getting out there in the world. The 11th house is you, Aquarius. It is your house. And you're going to have a beautiful full moon on 5th in the sign of Sagittarius. It'll be a lunar eclipse, something coming into fruition. And it is about your hopes, wishes, and dreams house, right? So there seems to be maybe something coming into fruition in regards to your hopes, wishes, and dreams, in regards to love, in regards to your career. So look at that. It looks like all your strategy and planning are going to pay off. And if you need to start planning and strategizing, it is showing that you have, all you have to do is trust in yourself and take a leap of faith. So yes, let's pull a card in your 11th house here. And this full moon energy happening. Okay, moving on. So yes, this is about moving on towards success, moving on to finding new connections, new associations. This is moving on and connecting to the world here. But there's movement forward for you, Aquarians, in your hopes, wishes, and dreams house. Moving forward and connecting to the right people. So let's see a few more cards in this energy. Yes, look at moving on towards your destiny, your career. That is beautiful. That's where you're moving on towards where your true pathway lies. What are you creating? What do you need to trust in, and what do you need to have a leap of faith? You need to be the full. So let's see here. And one last card in this connection to the eclipse for you. And let's see here. Let's pull one more card in this beautiful connection to moving on towards your destiny and things coming into fruition for you, Aquarians, that you've been working hard on and strategizing in. What does it say? Gentle gardener. Gentle gardener. So let's read about this gentle gardener. When we see the number 2, that's all about making choices, right? So let's read about this gentle gardener here for you. The number 2. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Oops. Okay. Be your own person. Be a conscious co-creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibility and you will see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. Wow. So beautiful message for that eclipse, that you're moving forward towards your destiny, to finding your place in the world here. A gentle gardener. I mean, we see the tree, the forest. That's beautiful. So the last card I wanted to pull was in the 12th house. In this connection, the 12th house, you have so much happening still in your 12th house. You have Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter in there. Jupiter is retrograde. They're all retrograde there. Jupiter, I believe, goes direct maybe in this, but there's this beautiful connection. I'm hoping you're meditating. I'm hoping you really are connecting to a higher power, because your visions, your insight, that is where you're co-creating. That is where this beautiful connection from the universe is coming to you to be able to co-create. That is what you got to do, is meditate. You have to call upon the universe to have them assist. So yes, I feel you're such a visionary. Of course, you're so strong in seeing what you want to create here, and your power is to really meditate upon it, so that you can really feel that energy, that power. And when Jupiter goes in your sign by the end of the year, that is when you're supposed to move forward on those ideas, to really start to create those visions that you have been co-creating with the universe this year here. The last few years has been a co-creation, really the strong connection to really understanding your visions, understanding that your pathway is really, it's like, wow, your pathway is starting to get really clear in your visions for next year when Jupiter goes in your sign is strong. So let's see here. The 12th house. Let's pull a keeper of the light here for you. What is the keeper of the light that you can call upon on your meditation this month here? Through this healing process, and opening up your heart and finding harmony and love, and trusting in your heart, and being the fool and taking a leap of faith, making the choices that are really positive, and facing your challenges and your tests, and strategizing and planning for the future here, working on those partnerships, ending those relationships that are needed. But the keeper of the light, you get Master Buddha. I love him. Yes, it is all about increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. And I have to say, this connection to meditation with Buddha. So it's really important. Master Buddha wants you to do some meditation, to be aware of your connection, your visions. That is really going to be powerful for you, Aquarians, to take that time to meditate. So let's just read a little bit about Master Buddha here. So definitely a beautiful connection that I call upon in a meditation is Master Buddha. So the Buddha started his life as a rich, molly-coddled prince. But one day he broke free from the palace and was exposed to sickness, age, and death. This shook him and set him off on a spiritual adventure that would lead him to leave behind all earthly pleasures and seek enlightenment, so that he could end suffering of the world. Now he helps all us make contact with our inner teacher, and encourages us to acknowledge how we feel and then accept it, so that we can move beyond the suffering we feel. And that's beautiful, because I feel like that is, all of us have to go through that suffering. And that's what it's saying, is through that suffering, we can definitely heal and move beyond that pain. You are moving beyond the illusions that fear has created, so that you can be more focused on your priorities and what is serving you on this path. All suffering eventually comes to an end, and acknowledging how you really feel and what occurred in order for you to feel the way will help you move beyond it. Call on Master Buddha now to help you remember you are part of something that is greater than suffering. The wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit. Things thoughts arise now that solve issues in your life, home, relationships, at work. They are being sent to you from your inner teacher, the Buddha within. That is beautiful healing. Master Buddha, call upon him if you need more healing. But that's why I feel there's this karmic release here, and new plans to strategize and believe in. So much love to you, Aquarians. If you ever want a personal reading, please connect with me. All my links are below. And until next time, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.